Beneath the city of lights lies a city of shadows, where the bones of 6 million souls line endless tunnels, and something stirs after midnight. They say if you listen closely, you can hear chants echoing through the stone, but no one dares follow them. Because deep in the forbidden zones of the catacombs, secret societies gather, hidden from the world above. And what they do down there was never meant to be found. This is the untold truth of the secret societies that gather in the Paris Catacombs at night. Beneath Paris lies a second city, far older than the Revolution, and not everything down there is dead. In the uncharted sections where maps fade into blank parchment, whispers begin to echo. Unseen footsteps, soft as breath, move across dust-coated corridors. Sometimes, flickers of light can be seen from far down the passageways, dancing, pausing, vanishing. And if you were foolish or bold enough to follow them, you'd find something no tour ever dares to mention. A gathering, cloaked in shadow, rituals without names, candles illuminating symbols older than French, scratched into stone walls and stained with something darker than wax. The people who meet here aren't urban explorers or lost teenagers looking for a thrill. They're deliberate, silent, like they've done this for centuries. You won't find their names in police reports or their photos online. They leave no trace, but their presence lingers, like the echo of a secret being whispered into stone. Some swear they heard whispers from drain pipes as they walked past. Others recall strange sleepwalking episodes, always waking up near known catacomb entrances. One thing is certain, entry is never forced. The invitation is invisible and impossible to resist. There is a chamber, they say, deeper than the ossuaries, where walls sweat with moisture and the ceiling drips like a slow ticking clock. Here, an altar stands, not ornate, but old, eroded by breath and time. Around it, figures kneel in silence, not praying, not chanting, simply waiting. Some hold candles. No one speaks. It is said the watchers protect a secret older than the catacombs themselves, a truth buried beneath layers of stone and centuries of silence, a truth the city above must never uncover. The ritual in the silence. No footage exists of what happens during the Watchers' gatherings. None that has ever surfaced, at least. Cameras malfunction. Batteries drain within minutes. Even seasoned cataphiles, those who've mapped miles of the catacombs, refuse to step near the zones these rituals occupy. They call them dead pockets, places where light feels heavy and sound bends, where your compass spins and your sense of direction dissolves like chalk in water. Stories about the Watchers have pulsed through Parisian underground folklore like an unspoken heartbeat, growing louder with each hushed telling. Some claim they're an occult order. Others insist they're simply an elite circle of cataphiles, experienced explorers who treat the forbidden catacombs not as a playground, but as sacred ground. But whether you believe in rituals, guardianship, or secret societies, one thing is indisputable. Someone has been down there, and they've been busy. In areas off-limits to the public, authorities and catacomb explorers alike have discovered unusual arrangements. Bones stacked not randomly, but with eerie symmetry, candles melted into walls with purpose. Strange markings, some ancient, some modern, etched deep into limestone, often impossible to trace. In certain tunnels, multiple explorers have reported finding altars made from debris, skulls, and items that suggest intention rather than accident. These aren't relics from centuries ago. They're recent. A notable discovery in 2004 shook even the Parisian police. During a routine training patrol through the forbidden zones, officers came across a fully functioning underground cinema hidden in the catacombs beneath the Trocadero. It featured a projection screen, electrical wiring, and a dining area, all concealed behind a fake wall. Just days later, the entire installation vanished. no trace left, except for a single cryptic note that read, "Do not try to find us." To some, this was a sign that the Watchers, or a group like them, still move freely within the shadows. Are they preserving the catacombs? Are they performing rituals? Or are they guarding something the public was never meant to see? No one knows for sure, because those who do know don't speak, and those who try to follow, they usually don't make it far enough to ask.
What are the Watchers protecting? Deep within the labyrinth of stone where sunlight has never reached, a darker question emerges. Not just who the Watchers are, but why they gather. Are they protecting something buried in the catacombs, or keeping something from getting out? Several theories have surfaced over the years, whispered between explorers and recorded in obscure blogs and out-of-print books. Some believe the Watchers are spiritual guardians, preserving the sanctity of the catacombs from reckless intrusion. In this view, the rituals are not malevolent but defensive. Ancient rites passed down to ensure the restless dead remain still. Others take a darker stance. They argue that certain chambers house more than bones, that in sealed corridors behind bricked-up walls lie cryptic relics, artifacts too dangerous or powerful to ever see daylight. These include reports of mass graves unrelated to the known ossuaries, strange statues carved from unidentifiable material, and even metallic objects emitting low rhythmic hums. One explorer claimed to have found a stone door carved with indecipherable script. But when he returned to document it, the entire tunnel had collapsed. And then, of course, there are the disappearances. Every few years, someone vanishes after entering the off-limits zones. While many are dismissed as urban explorers who got lost or trapped, others leave behind clues, a half-finished map, a journal filled with symbols, or footage that cuts to black mid-whisper. In every case, no human body is recovered. So, what are they guarding? A secret society? A portal to the past? Or a truth the city above has chosen to forget? One thing is certain. Some doors in the catacombs were sealed for a reason, and some secrets were meant to stay buried.
So now you know, beneath the romantic glow of Paris lies a hidden world of mystery, secrecy, and silence. Whether the Watchers are guardians, cultists, or something far older, one thing is clear. The Paris Catacombs aren't just a relic of the past. They are alive, breathing secrets through the stone, hiding whispers in the dark. If this journey through the forbidden catacombs gave you chills, or raised questions you didn't even know you had, subscribe, so you never miss an episode of Dark History and Forgotten Truths. You're watching various eras in time, where hidden stories surface, one whisper at a time. Comment below. Would you dare step into the forbidden zones of the catacombs?